go get them again.
Welcome back to another unboxing first impression video on my channel. Today we are delving into the brand of Narciso Rodriguez, and this is of course not an unboxing. It's already unboxed. It's actually a leaky tester bottle from what I see. It leaked quite a bit in my fragrance room, so we have one chance and one chance only. This thing is kind of wet and I don't want it to ruin my table here, so I'm just doing this video once. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully the atomizer works. This one called Fleur Musc Narciso Rodriguez for her. So no unboxing, but a first impression. I've never smelt it. Now in 2024, these are all 2024 tests for me. I really just fell in love with the brand. I love the brand in the men's aisle, but I've never really sniffed out Narciso Rodriguez in the female aisle, and it's killing it for me. This one right here stole my heart, Santal Musk. It is a beautiful sandalwood. Go check out my first impression on that one. That one is beautiful. Now, I think this one got discontinued, going back to this one, Fleur Musc. I might be wrong. In 2023, 2024, I don't see it in a lot of shops in some countries. But in other countries, I think it still sells well. Here in Canada, I can't really tell you because I'm not really actively looking in the women's aisle for Narciso Rodriguez. I should, because there's some really good stuff, but it's been a while since I've been in an actual brick and mortar that sells fragrances. That's very far and few between for me personally. I'm just in a small town, so I don't go into I do go to bigger towns, but I don't go actively shopping. I just buy my samples, things like that. So now, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, to the Robezoid channel. I'm the host, Mark. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, what are you waiting for? Women's fragrances, men's fragrances, unboxings, first impressions, of course. But there's also, fragrance reviews, lists. Yeah, you're not going to expect too many lists. But what you get here is honesty. And that is so rare in our fragrance community now. It's so rare. It almost breaks my heart on how rare it is that people can't. They sell their soul for a bottle of perfume. Well, several bottles of perfume, because they got to continue to get them, right? But smash the like button. Much appreciated. Let's get some skin on here, because we're going to put it on skin. But first, we're going to put it on strip. Let's take a look at the note breakdown on this one and see what we got in the bottle. Now, on the top, we got pink pepper. In the mid, we got rose, musk, and peony. And in the base, we got patchouli, violet, and amber. So Narciso Rodriguez, and from the name, Fleur Musc, it's pretty easy to know the direction of the fragrance through the names, honestly. They really are on point with their names. But Narciso Rodriguez builds their brand, and I could be wrong, but I haven't met one yet, that is built upon their musks and their florals. So here, obviously in the name, floral and musks. It'll be that easy. Pink bottle. If you're a betting man, peony, rose are going to be your primaries. So let's take a look at pricing. Well, first of all, let's take a look at release date. 2017, so it's already got discontinued in some countries. Nose behind this, two noses I know very well, Calice Baker and Sonia Constant. So two all-star perfumiers. Pricing. This one retails for 120 USD. At a few shops that I saw online, and you can find it at discounters. You have to search around, but you're looking at $60 to $70 USD for the price point. So let's delve into it again. This one did unfortunately spilled all over the box that was sent to me. So it is actually, I don't want to put on anything. I'm going to put on this. I don't want to ruin my table. I don't want to ruin anything. So let's see. The atomizer does work, so that's good. Usually with these bottles that do spill everywhere in the boxes, when I receive them for decanting, I usually don't do videos, but I kind of get excited with Narciso Rodriguez. So I'm happy that it sprays. Let's sniff it, and I'm going to give you at least an idea of what I think about this fragrance. Ooh, it's heavy on the peony and heavy on the rose, like I thought. It is very much floral and musks. You really didn't need me to say that. You can shut off the video now. I'm giving you zero information. If I was a percentage type of guy, which I am. Math is not my strong point, but 60% rose, 30% peony, 10% musks. That's my 100%. It's a little spice from the pink pepper, but it's not major. It's a pretty straightforward scent. It smells pink like the bottle. If I had to give it a color, that's the color I'd give it. It's a clean rose. It goes a little powdery on my skin. There's violet in here, so that makes sense. Some subtle green nuances from the patchouli in here. It's definitely a floral musky thing, as per the name. Again, not giving you too much information. It's definitely a thin peony and rose combo, but with some density with the musks. So think of it as a more of a springtime scent. Like there's some florals that can have some heavy backing to them that will make them winter scents, basically. If you got like heavy, pepper or woods or even amber, something like that, you can turn a floral into a darker scent, of course. This is more, it does have some density with the musks, the Narciso Rodriguez signature musks, but the musks are very clean, as per the usual. It came out swinging on the strip, like it was very, like I wouldn't say bold, but it really did attack my nose. Like it was like, okay, this is a full fragrance, but it's very much mellowing on my skin. So at the end of the day, this one right here is kind of lukewarm on this one. It's nice. It's well done, but it's also just kind of there. And what do I mean by that is that, man, like in the women's aisle, like a peony rose-based fragrance with a little bit of violet isn't moving the needle much. Like the musk, the signature musk from the Narciso Rodriguez does change the whole dynamic of the fragrance a bit, right? Enough that it's like, oh, it's good quality. It fits in the family tree. But at the same time, I'm looking at these and I'm looking at that. And I'm looking at these and I'm looking at that. And I'm looking at these and I'm like, these are good. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, this might be the worst one out of the whole bunch. And when I'm thinking that, right, if you're not even top 5, you have to be top 5 because there's only 5 here. In my math, right? I told you I wasn't good at math. If you are in the talks of being number 5 or 4 in the top 5 of only 5 fragrances that you've smelt, well, I can't give you a fully positive fragrance review. Again, it's a first impression, right? What's dry down, right? What longevity projection, how it does on my skin, things like that. But, right, this left a lasting feeling to me that it's no brainer. I don't have to test the others. I know that this one's number 1 that I've tested, this Santal Musk. I want a bottle of this. Like I decanted this, so it's empty, but I want it. I want it. It's expensive, but I want it. The other ones, these two, right? This one was okay. So the only one that I think this one would be challenging would be this black one. I don't know. It's good. It's just there, but it's not giving me fireworks like a lot of the Narciso Rodriguez that I smelled in 2024. So it's not a good start in 2025, honestly. But it has that little piece of magical and our piece in there. The musks, always so fantastic. So yeah, okay release. It is discontinued in some countries, I think, from what my friend said. I think it was in the United States. I should double check that. I think it was in the United States that my friend was from, that they said this thing's gone. I can see why it was discontinued in certain countries, because again, you're going to release more, and this one just doesn't move the needle personally with the brand. Personally, it really feels like it's a lot of these stand out on their own, and this kind of goes and muddles itself in the rest of the designer game, where the only real thing that's really interesting in this is the signature musks. It's well blended. So Calice and Sonia did do their thing in regards to blending. It's beautifully done, but it's not interesting enough. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly, right? You can disagree with me. I don't mind. go ham in the comments below. And as always, a great import fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your Narciso de Rodriguez fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.